Alright, I'm going to reveal to you the number one reason, arguably the number one reason, why you are not getting laid. This all comes down to the wrong frame. Setting the boyfriend frame. Setting the relationship frame. Once you set that frame with a girl, a new girl preferably whom you had met, quite naturally, she's going to put you in the boyfriend frame because that is the vibe and the energy you're giving off. Alright, and I teach this a lot. I talk about this a lot on my POA blog. So if you follow me there, you would have already known that I'm totally an advocate of going sexual and forward, even sleazy, pretty fucking fast. But guys, typically, they're not gonna go sexual or get forward with girls right off the bat because, I mean, that is not considered socially savvy or socially cool. So they go the let me take it easy route. Typically, that's what get guys friend zoned or thrown into the boyfriend category. A girl is not gonna throw herself at you in a sexual manner if she sees you as someone she could possibly settle down with, she could have kids with, she could have a somewhat reasonable long-term future with. So avoid putting yourself into the boyfriend frame if you're trying to get laid easily, quickly. If you want to have one night stand, same night lay pose, stop putting yourself into the boyfriend frame. Now, this is how you do that. First, I'm going to let you know how you are inadvertently putting yourself in the boyfriend category and how to not do it. Now, I got the idea for this video once I realized how prevalent this issue was where guys were giving off the wrong frame when trying to get laid easily, whether online, offline, street game, doesn't matter. Email I got the other day from a guy we would call Jim. So Jim emails me with, "Hey Kenny, been watching your videos about telling girls I'm from out of town or not from here. Anyhow, I am on vacation right now and have been using Tinder, and fuck man, I've had every girl find out I don't live here and I'm on vacation and shut me down once they figure it out. Is this a product of social media as opposed to the day-night game? I'm ready to start lying and say I live here. Any advice would be greatly appreciated." So what this guy is referring to is a concept of mine, which is that if you want to get laid real easily, it is best to communicate to girls that you're just transitioning through her town. You're not from there. You are a tourist. You are a visitor. So in essence, by conveying that to a girl, a new girl preferably, you give her a sense of urgency. She will want to hook up with you readily because you're leaving. You only have 2-3 days remaining. You're only there for a week. So there will be this underlying urgency for the girl to want to hook up if, she likes you and so forth. But if, for instance, you communicate to the girl that you live here and I'm from this town, I'm from your city, you're a staple here, there's no urgency for the girl to want to rush. There's no reason for her to logically want to meet up and fuck you right away because she can do it anytime. You live in the same city. But if let's say you're in Los Angeles and you're from New York, but you're going back to New York in 3 days and the girl knows this, she will likely fuck you before you leave. So that is the issue here. So with this guy, he's trying to say that he conveys this to women or he fails to convey it, and whenever the girls find out, they shut him down. But I'm trying to tell him now that should not be the case. Either he's doing something radically wrong, and that likely is he's giving off the boyfriend vibe. He's giving off the relationship vibe. And this is what I tell him. So I said to him, "Hey Jim, you must be doing something radically wrong for them to shut you down upon that discovery. What you're doing wrong, as I suspect, is that you are inadvertently giving off the boyfriend vibe, or you're giving off the I would want to be with you vibe. That is the mistake you're making. You aren't giving off the I just want to have fun vibe, i.e. meaning hook up." So that is the general mistake that guys make, which is the reason, largely the reason why girls are not fucking them right away. It's because they're giving off this long-term, I want to be with you, I want to be your boyfriend vibe. That frame is what guys generally give off. Once you give off that vibe, the girl has no real reason to want to fuck you right away because she sees a future with you. She sees you as a guy she could possibly take home to her parents. That is the wrong vibe you want to convey if you're looking to get laid easily. Sure, that could come, but you want to, at least for starters, you want to keep in mind that your goal should be to fuck the girl, to hook up. Anything else is secondary. A relationship will likely come after sex, but your first goal, your primary goal should be to have sex with the girl, not to have a relationship and then have sex. That is totally ass backwards. So when guys approach girls and meet girls for the first time, they're putting out the wrong frame. They're doing this shit ass backwards. Rather than they give off the sexual forward, sleazy, I want to fuck you, fun vibes, they are doing it in reverse by giving off the I would like to be with you and have a future with you vibe. And then the girl makes them wait for sex. Todd Valentine, the pickup coach for RSD, he had a video on this which is very fucking instructive. I think it was called How to Get Laid in Vegas Easily or something along that line. And that has actually encouraged me to make this video also for my followers who probably never seen that video. So what Todd was essentially saying is that guys go to Vegas and get laid easily because, well, largely because they're giving off the fun guy vibe. You don't go to Vegas giving off the I want to be with you vibe with a girl you just met an hour ago who you're not going to see again for the rest of your fucking life. So why would you give off this long-term relationship vibe with a girl who's in Vegas, who you just met, who you're not going to see again? When you meet a girl for the first time, give off the fun guy, I want to hook up vibe and the way you give this off is just by being humorous, funny, fun, hilarious, sexy, sexual, sleazy, forward, bantering back and forth with the girl, busting the chops. But most guys, like I said, give off this gregarious, friendly, nice guy vibe, and then they wonder why the girl is making them wait 10 dates before sex, or just taking sex off the table altogether. So, what I'm essentially telling you here is to avoid giving off the vibe that you are a good catch. Avoid giving off the vibe that you are the type of guy that she would want to take home to parents. Because the moment you give off that impression, the girl will have no other choice besides to put you in the I would be with this guy category. And she's going to make you wait for sex. She's going to, make you go through all these hoops. And, because she sees you as someone who's impressive, someone who could be the possible provider. So she's not going to want to ruin that by having sex with you ASAP, by having sex with you prematurely. And that is the mistake that you're commonly making. You're giving these girls these grand expressions of someone who would stick around. And guys typically make this mistake also by, showing girls their resume, proverbially. I'm a doctor, I'm a lawyer, or whatever. I work in a warehouse, and this is my goals in life, and this is what I want to do with myself, and I would like a woman to accompany me on that journey. Once you start to say impressive shit like that to girls, it totally puts them in the frame of mind that this guy I could possibly see myself being with him. I could see myself having a future with this guy. He has a head on his shoulder, per se. And this sounds good and all. It sounds great, sounds lovely. I mean, you would want a girl to think these things about you. But you're not going to get laid based on that. That alone will not get you laid. And as Todd said, it's like girls will punish you for having these so-called good qualities, these good markers on your resume. Girls are gonna fucking disqualify you on that. So you're literally getting punished for having impressive stuff that a woman should want in a man. Conversely, all you have to do if you're looking to get laid quickly with girls, in a matter of a day, 2 days, one night stands, all you have to do is the complete opposite of what you've been doing. Instead of conveying these so-called high value shit like, what's on your resume or, your profession, your visions, your goals in life, instead of projecting those things, do the opposite. Communicate this fun party guy vibes, this rebellious, I don't give a fuck about shit. I do what I want to do. I'm forward, I'm sleazy, I'm a badass. once you package your approach or your game in that sort of way, just by being fun, humorous, and lighthearted, be irrational, illogical. Once you convey to the woman that that is your, your persona, she will fuck you. Based on that, based on the fact that she does not see herself being with you in a serious, exclusive, monogamous relationship because you're not expressing these qualities. Now, you could very well be the boyfriend type. But for starters, if you're looking to have sex with the girl, please don't communicate that you are the boyfriend or provider type. You want to be that fun guy who want to have fun, this guy who's just here to fuck around and who wants to fuck you. Convey that first. Then when sex happens, you can then go to conveying that you are this provider type guy, or you would possibly stick around if you want to be with this girl. She can't punish you then because sex already happened. So she can't then backwards rationalize and say, you know what, I'm gonna unfuck this guy because he's now showing me all these good boyfriendy type stuff. It's too late for that. So again, set this trend, set this this vibe, set this frame that you are the fun, humorous, fuck around kind of guy, takes nothing serious in life, free spirited, do say whatever the fuck you want, and a girl will fuck you based on that. So here's a quick example from a texting session with a girl and me the other day. So she laughed because I mentioned something about a romance novel she was reading. So I said, seriously, I would like a read. She says, me too, just to see how it ends. Laughing my ass off. So I said to her, even just to skim it to see how it ends, but something tells me that the character Kenny in the novel eventually seduces the name of the girl, and they made love on the beach or something like that. Great ending. She says, or something like that. So it went on, and she says, shaking my head, only you. And I laugh, LOL, explain, only me? Only me what? I don't think I'm the only guy who wants to get into your pink panties, which is what I said to her. So she replies now, you made me look to see what color undies I'm wearing. LOL, pink. You got a cam in my house? Oh, I mean, only you would say something like that. I bet with a straight face. So guys, you get the point. That is the vibe you want to create. As long as you have a sexual interest in this girl, you want to give off this playfully sexual vibe. You want to remain funny, playful, banterish, poking fun, push-pull vibe. That is what you want to create, and stay away from the heavy stuff. Stay away from the serious talks and serious conversations about future, what she want to do with her future, what you want to do with your future. Stay away from talking about your job. Stay away from asking her about her job. If she questions you about these things, be vague about it. Look at it this way. When it comes to weighing it, make sure the fun, playful, sexual stuff outweighs by far the serious, the future, boyfriend, relationships talk or relationship stuff, relationship guy, boyfriend. Like, make sure that is down here. Make sure the fun shit outweighs that totally. Online, offline, this concept still fucking applies. So the same way you approach women on the streets with this sort of playful fun vibe, do it with girls through text game also. Online game, the same shit, same approach, same style, and you'll begin to see your late count skyrocket out the fucking wazoo. Since starting out in pickup, this is always my sort of format, which is the forward, pushy, sleazy, sexual, lighthearted. That has always been my shtick. Now, by all means, if you are looking at a girlfriend, fuck it. Knock yourself out. Project the boyfriend, friend zone, comfortable rapport guy totally. Just milk it. Double, triple down on that shit. I doubt that's the route that you want to go with a hot fucking sexy girl who you just want to bang the shit out of and possibly date. I mean, because at the end of the day, guys, that is what I want to, that's the point I want you to take away here. When you would have had sex with the girl, let's say it happens soon, 2-3 days of meeting her, the chances of a relationship actually developing between you two would have been like 60-70%. That's a great chance of getting into a relationship with this girl whom you just have sex with. Now, if you do it, if you look at it now from the opposite spectrum, which is that I'm going to wait. I'm not going to have sex with her because she's relationship material. I'm going to wait. The chances of you then having sex with her would have been less than 20%. Isn't that a mind fuck? So, on that note, always aim to have sex with the girl, primarily. Firstly, that should be your goal. Sex first, relationship last. Not relationship first and sex after, because it just doesn't compute, it doesn't make sense. Alright, so remember guys, if you want to get laid easily, start giving off the right frame, the fun, playful, party guy, hookup guy frame. Alright.